Microtransactions are good, comma, actually.
Let me show you a game about war.
Huh? Oh, Enlisted.
Now, let me show you the opposite of that.
I ain't gonna lie, gang. This is still war, bro. Look, bro, let's not try to discredit what Fortnite got going on, bro. If you showed somebody... Hold on.
Now, let me show you the opposite of that.
If you show somebody in 2017, 2018 time frame that this was Fortnite, they would look at you crazy. They'd be like, bro, there's like, what are we supposed to do in this situation? And then you tell them that this is the zero build game mode, which I think it is because nobody's building.
These games are supposed to be completely different in almost every single way. One is gritty, harsh, war-torn, destructive, and most importantly, very, very immersive. The other one is supposed to be fun, goofy, child-friendly, but it seems that one of those are no longer true to that nature. And the reason for that is no secret at all. We all know exactly what caused this, and that was greed. And we've all seen the effect happening in real time. When you launch these games today, you're no longer booting up the play screen. It starts you right off at the shop screen. Or well, that's after you already got the pop-up for the new bundle that just came out. It makes you feel like they don't even want you to play, but just to spend. But let's unpack this more in depth. Every single game is a universe, and it's different from one another. And so is their atmosphere. But what happens when a game strays too far away from that atmosphere? What happens when a universe fails at its core principles?
Bro, that's so crazy that's Call of Duty, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Definitely far from bashing Call of Duty. I am a proud enjoyer of COD FPS slop, right? But
far away from that atmosphere.
Like, just looking at this gameplay, right?
What happened?
What is this? Black Ops 6, right? I think. Or it might be Cold War, actually. I'm not 100% sure.
It's when a
that's the problem as well.
Fails.
Nah, it's gotta be Black Ops 6. Bro, this is a full-on animated character in the game, bro. Like, that's mind-blowing to see. Like, especially for somebody who, like, let's say you dropped COD after Black Ops 3. Because you weren't really a fan of where the series is going after Infinite Warfare. Fair. And then you see this bullshit, and you're like, yeah, I'm good. I'm still not coming back. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of crazy, bro. And people be talking about, oh yeah, we want COD to be more realistic or whatever. Like, come on, gang. You do not want COD. Like, bro, y'all were foaming at the mouth over Black Ops 3, bro. Black Ops 3 was a flying jetpack COD, bro. Let's be serious, you know? Let's just be serious. You know, that you don't want that. You just want it to be less super over the top. And to that, I low-key can agree. Unless we're gonna get specialists back, bro. Please. I want to grind for hero gear, bro. I didn't grind for hero gear in Black Ops 3, and I'm sad.
At its core principles. All for the greedy lust of money. See, when a game is being made in the...
Okay, hold on. Just, like, last unrelated pause. But I just want to grind for hero gear, bro. Because all my friends grinded for hero gear in Black Ops 3, and I didn't grind for it. Because I was like, bro, I just want to hit Master Prestige. You know what I'm saying? That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else. So then I had Diamond on most of my weapons, and then Master Prestige. That was it. I stopped after that. But then my friends all had, like, hero gear, dark matter, all this other. I was like, dang, bro, I gotta grind, bro. I should have grinded a little bit harder, like, on that lane. Because all I was doing was just getting kills, top of the lobby, leveling up, pub stomping. But, yeah, bro, I should have paid more attention, bro, to the little things like that. That's why I want it back. But then, at the same time, it's kind of hard to do specialists and have... Not necessarily, because I was about to say Black Ops 4, I was about to say it didn't have, like, skins. Because that's, Call of Duty's built off the back of, like, you pay $70 up front, but they're making most of the money on the back end. Like, maybe next month you buy a $20 skin. The month after that you buy a $20 skin. Now you've effectively paid for the game, like, 3 or 4 times by the end of the lifespan. That's what they're hoping, right? And it doesn't seem like that because you're like, oh, I'm only spending $20, right? Oh, I'm only spending $20 again. I'm only buying the $10 for the battle pass. Dude, there's 6 battle passes in a life cycle of a Call of Duty. That's $60 if you buy each one, but then you're gonna buy the blackout edition, which is like $30, I think, or maybe 25, something like that. Let's just say 20. $20 times 6. You just spent $120, bro. $210 if you count the $70 it costs for the game. Oh shit. 190. Fuck. Maybe 200 if you count tax. Fuck. All right, never mind.
Beginning, it's the developers with a vision and a passion to create a game or a universe that
Is this a Minecraft mod or like why does it look like that?
lets people escape from reality and come to life into this new universe for the sole purpose of entertainment.
Oh hell nah. Oh, that's Battlefield. I thought that was COD, bro. I'm like,
From reality and come to life into this new universe.
bro, I'm about to say, bro, he shot him dead in his chest. Is this Battlefield 4? It's either 3 or 4. I can't really tell.
For the sole purpose of entertainment. And if they succeed on doing that just right, the game grows, and the universe grows with it and becomes well known, but it also becomes profitable. And if there's one thing that can have bad influence on a human decision,
Is this 2042? Ew, what is his vehicle?
it's profit. But how do we see the corruption in these games? How do we see what universes has been altered? Well, let's start from a well-known classic universe that I with confidence can say everyone watching this video has experienced. It
Okay.
is no surprise that Call of Duty's atmosphere has changed immensely. That can be partially blamed on skins, bundles, and battle passes. But that's not to say that there should be no skins or no customizations, or to say that goofy skins.
Like, bro, skins like
But
this
that's not to say that there should be no skins or no
are why people play COD for real. Like, let's be completely honest. The real grind in COD is to get these super crazy moving skins, like in Black Ops games specifically, because I don't know if they do it on Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer games, but Black Ops Treyarch games specifically have reactive skins where like you shoot the gun and then like it'll like make the gun like go crazy. And specifically on, I think it was Cold War actually. Cold War, if you got dark matter, you would shoot and then like, oh no, it was Black Ops 4. While you shot the dark matter, it would like add like spikes to your gun. So it's like once you get 30 kills in a match or whatever, like your gun is fully decked out, crazy flashing colors, spikes sticking out of the weapon and shit. Like the weapon looks cool as shit. And it did it for every weapon, which was really cool. But and then mastery camos and all that stuff's a whole different story. But I just think like that's the level of like, holy shit, like this is cool. Like it's an FPS game. Obviously, I don't give a fuck what skin I'm wearing, but I care more about what my gun skin is. That doesn't stop them from selling, you know, bundles with, you know, Homelander and all that shit in there, but, you know, it's beside the point. The real grind is for these types of camos. So if this is where, like, the unrealistic part starts, like, dude, we gotta go all the way back. And we're all gonna just be grinding for Red Tiger again, bro. Fucking lame.
customizations, or to say that goofy skins are bad in itself. I don't think that at all. Some of Call of Duty skins fits perfectly into more unserious atmospheric games, like Fortnite or The Finals or Overwatch. But looking at what Call of Duty
Well, chill on the finals, bro. Chill. The finals got good customization.
once was, it is very, very clear that that universe no longer has the same atmosphere.
Oh, 100%. It's no longer a, like this. Hold on. Like, this is no longer the Call of Duty identity, bro. This isn't it. I would even argue that, like, Warzone at its beginning stages was, like, probably peak. Like, Call of Duty, mill, shooter, like, 2019 Modern Warfare time frame, right? But then, like, ever since then, it low-key started going downhill. But I think that had to do mainly with like the real strong push that they were having for microtransactions. And for some reason, well, they dropped the supply drops because they had to. But for some reason, they didn't just go back to what they were doing before, which was like flat out buying the weapon skin. Like, let me spend $2 on this skin for this weapon. It's a universal skin for every weapon, but like, let me spend $2 for it, right? Let me buy a bacon skin from Black Ops 2. So then they realized, oh, we can make even more money. So then, like, you know, they started having exclusive shit on certain weapons. Yeah, it was that point. That's when it really went downhill.
The Call of Duty packages itself as a military shooter, but I'm not quite sure what this has to do with military. What war are we fighting here exactly? Disney Channel versus Nickelodeon? Games nowadays are seen as cash cows, quick and easy money grabs. But when Call of Duty games were made back in 03, that wasn't the entire goal. The goal was to make a game and make people remember that games are supposed to be fun and entertaining. But there's nothing entertaining about spending $50 a week on tracer bundles. Do you really think that they're interested?
Okay, to be fair, there's probably a very, very small amount of people that are actually buying out the entire shop on COD. If there is anybody at all. But I'm just saying there has to be a very small, finite amount of people that do that. But they don't care because you already spend your $70 out the gate to even play the game in the first place. So it's like at that point, they don't care if you buy the bundles or not. They just have the bundles there because they know people will buy it, you know? Because they wouldn't keep doing this shit if people weren't buying it. And hopefully Black Ops 7's numbers are lower. I hope they don't attribute that to the fact that they don't have as strong skill-based matchmaking and then they ramp it back up again for the next one. Because I do plan on playing the next COD. Black Ops 7 just, I don't know. I played the beta and it just didn't pique my interest, bro. Like, that shit felt like ass, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Making the best game they can every single year? Or are they really just trying to make the best profit of you?
Why they have bro twerking on the ground though? Like,
game they can every
like, bro, look at his body, gang. He only got no ass.
every single year?
The fuck?
Or are they really just trying to make the best profit of you every single year? I get that game studios is a business and have to make money. Don't get me wrong, I understand that perfectly well. But tell me again, has it ever been a bad thing to have happy customers? Has it ever been a downside having a good product? Are Call of Duty pushing the line of what is acceptable? Are they finally dragging themselves too far out of reach? Well,
I think COD's a great example of this though, where the microtransactions kind of overtake the actual identity of the game, which is supposed to be an FPS. It's more an arcade shooter though. Like, the problem with COD is they don't have no comp. Battlefield 6 came out and then Call of Duty immediately was like, all right, no skill-based matchmaking, you can have it, you know? We're doing more serious skins. Please just keep playing the game, right? So like they just need more comp, bro. I'm telling you. They started losing their identity too much whenever Battlefield started to slack off. So now that Battlefield's ramping it back up with Battlefield 6, COD has to like keep elevating or else they're going to lose the arcade FPS war. But then Battlefield is like half arcade, half tactical. Like, it's kind of, they're in a weird spot, but that's a whole different conversation.
maybe not just yet. Because recently, someone who works at Activision has released some information about what's gonna happen with the cosmetic items from all the previous Call of Duties. And it turns out they won't be transferring to Black Ops 7 because they're listening. So are they finally realizing the impact that it
That carry forward shit was ass anyways, bro. Like, the worst thing was me grinding Modern Warfare 2, or Modern Warfare 3, the 2023 one, I think, whatever year it was. Me grinding Modern Warfare 3 for the Master camo, which I think was Interstellar at the time. And people are running around with Modern Warfare 2 marksman rifles, which were extremely broken, by the way. And that shit used to piss me off, bro. Because it's like, yo, come on, gang. Like, carry forward made sense in Warzone, but that shit does not make sense here in, like, regular multiplayer, bro. Shit is gay.
had? Or is it just another, we hear you, but we don't really care case? Well, the thing is, I don't work for Activision, so I don't know. But all we can do is wait and see what
Now, they actually did care, though. Like, not care, but, like, again, like the point I mentioned earlier, it was because of Battlefield 6. They actually had to lock in.
happens when the game drops. But I want to make something clear. This conversation can feel like I'm putting microtransactions in a bad spot. That I don't really think clear. This conversation can feel like I'm putting microtransactions.
Who is this for? They don't... Wait, oh, wait. Skins aren't necessarily, like, locked between, like, heavy, medium, light, though, right? Because if not, I ain't gonna lie. I might need to grab me a little, you know what I'm saying? Shit, this shit look hard. I don't know how many coins I got, though. I don't think I've spent $1 on the finals. Well, I like that cardboard skin. I like that one, too. But I do have a skin. I just don't. I don't know where I got it from. Maybe I get points for free or some shit.
Transactions in a bad spot that I don't really think it deserves. Overall, I think microtransactions is actually a net positive. And before you rip me to shreds in the comments, just hear me out a second.
Microtransactions, when they're specifically for free games, for one. Like, Call of Duty doesn't need microtransactions. It's a game that you pay $70 for. But if it's a free game, like all these games here are free games, they have to make money somehow. The games cost money to make. Albeit some of them more expensive than others, well, whatever. But, like, the games have to make money. Now, how they make their money is what determines whether it's a good free game or not. Like, My Hero Ultra Rumble is honestly a very fun Battle Royale game, fun anime game, fun non-arena fighter, right? Like, it's a good game. The problem is its microtransactions are very invasive in the sense that, like, there's multiple different characters, or multiple characters that have, like, different, like, abilities or whatever. But it's the same, fuck! It's the same character. Deku. One Deku has this ability, one Deku has this ability. So then this Deku might be better than this one, but you have to pay money to get this one. And then you pay money for a chance because it's a fucking gacha system. That's what I mean.
Microtransactions is what I've made.
Which means that's the worst one, by the way. It's just ass. Like, Overwatch 2 is better at doing, like, a supply drop type system.
Games able to launch as free-to-play. And that's a huge, huge deal for many.
And then, obviously, CS2, bro. That shit's massive. Warframe, I think, does it pretty well, too, personally.
Many people, and I do think that they're really cool in a lot of games. But it has to be true to the atmosphere. Otherwise, it just becomes this weird, semi-awkward game that just leaves a bad taste in the mouth. And then you'll often find yourself playing for no more than 30 minutes just to quit the game again and go doom scroll on YouTube, which is probably how you found this video to begin with. But microtransactions is not bad through and through. Customization is truly a good thing, and it can help you create your little
robot
universe.
skin. Whoa, what a bird, yo. Bro, I gotta get back on the finals, bro. They're doing their new season, I think, next week, so I'll probably play it then.
Inside a bigger one. Superman skins and teddy bears fits perfectly into universes like Fortnite or the finals, where the vision for the game is not war or political catastrophes.
That's fair, but at the same time, though, The Boys make sense, right? Because that is about war, political catastrophes, but people were kind of upset about the Beavis and Butthead one. I don't know. Like, it's like, it makes sense. Or even the Ninja Turtles collab. That one was kind of crazy. But it's like, I understand it. Like, I understand why you would be upset. But at the same time, it's like, dude, it's not that serious. You know what I mean? Like, I was that guy running around with a Shredder skin, I think on Modern Warfare 2 or 3. Running around cutting people up with the fucking blades and shit. Like, that shit was fun, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you, gang. Like, I don't know what to tell you. That shit's cool, bro. The game that I fucking love has something else that I love in it, in a crossover. Like, you know what I mean? Shit. At least, I mean, it's only a matter of time before we get a fucking SpongeBob skin, and then we're running around catching people with a fucking jellyfish net.
They're just
I'm just saying, bro.
And it's fun to look silly there. In my opinion, Battlefield 4 had the best customization of any shooters. It really was just different headgear or armor plates or pants or different camos on the weapons and the vehicles. And you could be a super
I didn't really play Battlefield 4 too heavy. I was more of a Battlefield Bad Company kind of guy. I was a Bad Company 2 guy, and then I was a Battlefield 3 guy. I think it was Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3, if I'm not mistaken, that were going like head to head. Then Battlefield wise, I feel like I'm in the minority here in more ways than one, but I wanted more Battlefield Hardline. I actually really liked Hardline. And then Battlefield 1. Whew, Battlefield 1, bro. I love Battlefield 1 so much. It's so good, bro. From the first time I picked it up, I knew I was playing peak. Like, that shit is so good. My favorite one is still, like, 3, but I think 4 expanded on 3 in a meaningful way, so I guess I would say 4. But even though I didn't play it that much.
Character that was true to their class in game as well. But now, like the newer Battlefields, where you had Santa Claus skin, like...
Yeah, they did start losing their identity a little bit. I think 2042 tried to be too much like COD. So then it's like, people were like, why the fuck would we play this if we could play COD? So they needed to be a meaningful alternative.
Really, Santa Claus? Why is Santa Claus running around and no-scoping me in a war-torn village? Like, what are we doing here, guys? Come on. Or Nicki Minaj in Call of Duty. I know this exact topic is so overhated, but in my opinion, it deserves to be hated on. Nicki Minaj.
Call of Duty's casual though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna put a hood rat rapper into a Call of Duty game that's about war. Why? The next thing you know, you're gonna be playing as Jake Paul and Mike Tyson with boxing gloves in the gulag. Like, come on, like, what is this? So to round things off,
don't give them no ideas, bro.
Yap anymore. Here's the conclusion. Every game is a universe, and when a universe stays true to its vision, whether that's gritty realism, goofy fun, or anything in between, people love it because they signed up for it. Otherwise, it's like getting clickbaited on YouTube. If you're told you're gonna get X out of this, but you're getting Y, then you're gonna be confused and you're not gonna like it. And especially if you then have to pay for it. But when that vision...
That is true though, because those COD trailers do be trying to sell you on a dream, bro. They do be giving you like, oh, this is the story, this is all this shit. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that shit, bro. Show me the fucking multiplayer skins. and show me some multiplayer gameplay so I can see what fucking brain-rotting gameplay and routes I'm going to be running for the next 3 to 4 months until I get dark matter and then never touch your game again. It's honestly that fucking simple. And me personally, I love it. That's 3 months where I get to turn my brain off completely and just zen the fuck out and just play the game. Like, I enjoy it, but some people, you know, some people don't, and that's not their thing, and I respect that, you know?
It's replaced with dollar signs, the immersion cracks. Suddenly, you're not even in a game anymore. You've just opened like a glorified web shop or something, and all they want from you is your credit card. And that's the danger. It's not about the silly skins, it's about the trust. If we can't trust a game to stick to its own atmosphere, why the hell should we trust it with our time, or money, or even our passion for games? Microtransaction isn't going anywhere, and honestly, I don't think it should. When done right, they can make games better, bigger, and more accessible. But when done wrong, they can break the very thing that made us fall in love with the games in the first place. The immersion. Because at the end of the day, we're not logging in for bundles or battle pass or shop taps. We log in to escape, to feel like we're a part of something that's bigger. And the second that gets replaced with a price tag, the magic is just gone. So I'll leave you with this. Where's the line for you personally? When does cosmetics stop being about fun and start breaking the game? Every single one of us needs to set our own words on this problem.
I think it's whenever they start doing the animated skins, personally. Like, they look cool, don't get me wrong, and I like using the animated weapons, especially the ones that have, like, the onomatopoeias pop up and shit like that on the screen. That's really cool, don't get me wrong. But I do think that's where, like, the immersion factor kind of, like, turns me off. Or even then, like, they're just visually distracting. Like, I'm shooting somebody down the hall, and then all of a sudden this bright-ass yellow fucking character pops out, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, bro, you're you know what I'm saying? You're too distracting. Which could be, like, to your own detriment or, like, to mine, right? Where you're, like, now I'm distracted and then, like, you know, I can't take out the main guy I'm shooting at, but...
Otherwise, it's just gonna be a few YouTubers who make videos about it and then nothing happens. We need to make enough noise so that our voices get heard. This conversation is something that we need to keep.
This is such a hard map, bro. On Battlefield, I fuck with this map.
Having. So I'd love to hear where you draw the line. And before you click off onto the next video, I just want to give a massive and huge thanks for the incredible support on the previous video. That video and you guys who watched it literally changed my life a couple weeks ago. Going from 133 subscribers to over 12,000 at the time of recording this video. And over 400 people have joined the Discord and are playing games with each other and making Minecraft servers together. It's genuinely just insane.
It's
like,
fire.
I have no words and I can't thank.
It's fire, bro. Nah, that was good vids, bro. There should be a new feature called... There should be a new feature... Oh, yeah. I was about to say, yeah, that feature out, gang. I'm glad the finals getting recognition as a rated shooter, bro. Yes, bro. I was so happy whenever Moist Critical started playing the finals, bro. I was like, yes. The finals needs people on the game, bro. Especially casuals, bro. Because it's just straight sweats on that bitch right now, bro. Shit is ass. But yeah, good vid, though, bro. Good vid.